That means this right here must be the Old North Bridge, where the first shots of the American Revolution were fired. I'd call that the best omen I've seen since we left Quincy.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, boss, but I'm glad you're happy about it.
They just said that's the monument, first monument to, or the a monument to the original Minutemen. Writing, so I can read it. Oh. Yeah, they're the original Minutemen. The guy who I stole his clothes. So this is Sanctuary. Now this leads into the whole base building mechanic, which is really cool, and I said I'll do a separate video on which I will do. As I say, I'll probably get these people settled first in the house, get them set up with water and food, and then I'll head off to not Boston, Diamond City. They all look so sorry for themselves, don't they? I'm actually sat in my onesie right now. This game has completely messed up all my timings, my body clock. I think I've mentioned that. I can't remember if I have or not. But yeah. The first day I played it, I woke up. Well, sorry, I went to bed at 7 in the morning from playing it at midnight, and then since then it's just been late nights, well, early morning, should I say, going to bed about 3 o'clock. I just can't get enough of it at the moment. I think that last sentence was a complete mumble.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
What's home? Yeah.
Yeah, I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
Gotta say yes.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Yeah, I'm going to accept the job, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm going to, as I say, just get these people settled in with beds and so forth. I figured I needed a place to store the power armor. Because I don't want to be walking through the wasteland with it, as it can run out.
Sanctuary.
Good up, man. If you look in the bottom right-hand corner, you've got the AP percentage, which is obviously yours, like sprint, enough power and stuff like that. Next to it, the core is pretty much how much energy you have left in your fusion core, which is in it. And I don't think I have any more left. No, and the right arm is damaged, so... Is it right arm? Left arm. So I need to leave that here. I'll do some repairing of it now, actually, see if I can repair it. I don't know. We all need repairing, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have enough stuff. I can repair that now. That doesn't need it. That needs it. See how much I can repair until I run out of stuff. The rest is all fine. So this is Sanctuary. This is where you began the game. This is where you used to live. And it's also a place where you can build and, if you wanted to. I mean, my personal save, I'm sort of just living around here for the moment, doing the odd jobs for the Minutemen. But I think for the sake of this video, we'll do the main campaign. But this is how I'll get into the thing. So you hold R, or you can just click on this station here to get into the workshop. And then you can see you've got structures. Let me come out to here. So down below in the toolbar, you've got structures, furniture, decorations, power, defense, resources, stores, and then crafting. So if you look at the top, you've got people, food, water, power, defense, beds, happiness, and size. Ignore what they're saying, though, that fucking person saying there. Food, we need to get some plants and so forth. Because you need to feed them, you need to keep them watered, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth. So, there's food here, but there's not much of it. And I found when using this area, it was a complete nightmare because of how unlevel the ground is. The fences would sort of levitate, and it would look awful. So I've moved it down here, so I'll do that today. I'll do that now. I'll put the food down in here, because this is quite level ground. Just here, and you only need enough for how many people you've got, so there's plenty of room here. So what you need to do is when you find something like this, or a car, anything in the wasteland that can be scrapped, you press R on it, it tells you what you get, press enter, and then you gather those resources which will be stored in your workshop bench thing, so you don't need to carry it with you. So that will give you 8 wood. Can't break the sign, which is good. I don't want to lose that. So when it comes to food, go over to resources. Up, you've got water, food, and miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is a scavenging station, Brahman feed trough, which is when I suppose you're farming Brahman some way. A bell, which will sort of gather settlers. An alert siren to tell you if something's been, if you've been attacked, and then this for fast traveling. So let's come back to food. So you need to have picked food first. I've got gourd. I haven't got anything else at the moment. So let's just stick with this for now. I've got one of these. Let's plant that there. What's walking around me? Travis. Preston. I'll steal the other bits of food up here, because otherwise the farmer lady will go back and forth, because you can assign people. So if I press E on her, you can assign them to do certain things, and, she's assigned already, so I'm not going to bother messing with that. But if I pick up this, so you can actually harvest these for yourself. You don't need to harvest them to feed the people. So there's the first one. Let's put this as close by as I can. Put that there. I'll probably edit some of this out, because it's back and forth a lot. What else we got? Can I store that? Come on. Matter of time. So I'll store that for now, so that it's within my inventory to... Well, not inventory, it's my workshop inventory, so you can carry more than one thing, and then when you come, you can see you've got the number 1 icon down there, which means that I've got one of them, and I've got one of them. Need to put it down there. Yeah, I haven't got one. Where are they? Ah, there we are. For some reason it wasn't working. So this is gourd, so I'll put this over here. Different area to the melon. Stick the melon there. So that has given them 2 food. It's not... What I'll need to do is harvest them, I think, to plant more.
Seems to be growing well.
Harvest that. I'll plant that. It's quite a little tricky business to do this, and it can take a bit of time, but it's fun, so definitely worth doing. So with that lady, I think she'll auto-assign to it, but I'll just make sure. You! Get it down here and assign her to these. There we are. So she should start farming now. She'll... Just scrap that. She'll go down, she'll farm, and it'll hopefully gather more food for us. I should have really picked the rest of the food, because we'd need that. But anyway, let's move on to water. So you've got a normal standard water pump, and you can see I need some concrete. So if I press Q, that'll highlight the building materials that you need. And every time you search for something, it'll show that little eyeglass icon, and then it'll show you where those, you know, what contains it. You can have a water purifier, which is quite big, and then this will need to be in the water. Excuse my yawn. So I need to find some concrete. Let's figure out where the concrete is. But what we can do is I'll destroy these buildings, because this is ruined. You can't use it, and it comes with concrete. So this way I can plant some water. Plant some water, that didn't make any sense. This can go anywhere. I always seem to put it just around here. So that gives them 3 water. Now, can I make that? I can't. Concrete, rubber, and copper. So no rubber. Hang on, I shouldn't have left that. You get fuckloads of rubber from tyres. So I just need ceramic. I suppose a bath wood. Copper. I think it's mainly electronics that have copper in. I wonder if that has copper. Oh. There's our bath. Hello, Cobsworth. Yes, that'll have ceramic. Excellent. Take them. So now I just need 4 copper. I'm going to shimmy around, seeing if I can find what contains copper. So I've actually ran all the way over to this stop again over here. This is the where you found Poochie. Because there's no copper back there. And the only thing I've found so far that has copper. Hot plate. That there. That contains copper. But I need 4 copper. Telephones do. I need 2 more copper, and then we can make that. What if a poster will? Yeah. Anyway, we're halfway there, so bear with me. I finally found some copper. The fuse. Found 3 fuses in freaking Concord, so I actually ran all the way back to Concord. Found them. So I'm going to head back to the little rocket stop place, pick up the rest of the copper there. Then I can finally show you. Where am I? Which way? This way, isn't it? Then I can finally show you how to, how to build the water thing in the water, the water pump in the water. Anyway, join me in a sec. Right, made it back. There's Poochie again. Look,
Heads up.
he's tired. I'll have to build him a doghouse in a sec. You
Look
stay
alive.
there.
Wait there.
So, I've picked up the copper. I'm in the wrong place anyway. How does that? Is that a freaky ball flying towards me? Pick it away. So when it comes to the water, you need, for the big pump, because we've only got 3 water and we need more because there's 5 people, we need to go to resources and water, and then you can either make one of them, which needs power, or one of these, which also requires 5 power as well. Why can't I put it in the water? Oh, it's this I was thinking of. Sorry. This needs to be placed in the water, so let's stick that there. Now, as it needs power, as you can see, it says it requires 2 power. So you come out, you go to your power bar, which gives you generators, connectors and switches, lights, or miscellaneous, which gives you, I think this is some sort of recruitment radio, and then all these different devices. We'll get to them in another video. So for now, we just need a generator, which this produces 3, so that needs power of 2. So this should be more than enough, and you can stick it in on the balance. I'm not going to balance it on the rock. I'm going to stick it somewhere that kind of makes sense. Place that towards it. Stick that there. So then you press space to attach a wire from it, and this wire can go anywhere you want it to. I want it to attach to there, and then it's done. So now you can see power at the top gives 3 and water gives 13, so it's kind of a bit overkill, to be fair. I may store this little water pump up here, although it's quite useful to have. So if you get here and you've lost a bit of life, you can always use it. Where am I? Lost again. So food, we still need a bit more food, so I'm going to harvest if we've got anything down here. We may have to wait for it to grow again. Yeah, there's nothing here. Food, we'll finish that off in a sec. But beds, they need beds, and it's getting late. It's now 9 o'clock, so some of them will want to sleep. We currently only have... Oh, we have no beds at all. So, for now, until I've cleared out all these buildings and got them all livable, I'm going to put some beds in here. So we need to clear a room. He looks like he's actually on the toilet, but he's not. So let's... We'll store that because that can come in handy. Get rid of that because it's broken. Get rid of that. So now, to make a bed, this guy needs to move, to be honest. So piss off. Like the Fonz. In your own time, mate. There's no need to rush. It's not like we're recording a video or anything. I'll, I don't know about that. We'll get rid of that for now, and I'll store that one. So, beds. Come back to furniture. Beds is the first one. Now, I tend to go for, I think it was this one, because it doesn't require much, and it's quite a compact size. So what you do is, we need 5 beds. Just 5 people. So if I store that one there, I need a lot more cloth. I'm going to go and find some cloth, and then we'll be right back. God damn it. So luckily there's a lot of cloth lying around. Look at those two just sitting down having a chat. Very nice. Things like these sort of things, couches come with cloth. Got carpets which do as well, so there's plenty of cloth lying around. Anyway, let's get back to making some more beds. You want to space them so there's enough room for, you know, the amount of people you've got, which I've not done it too well here. This is terrible. I'm fucking about now. You can use your mouse wheel to move them out a bit. See what I've done wrong. So when you've planted something, you can just pick it up by pressing E and give yourself a bit more room. Like so. Put another one down here. So that's 4 beds. We'll put the 5th one in here. That will... I can't make any more, but that's enough beds now. So only thing that's missing is defense and food, which, to be honest, it's something we can probably sort out in the morning. There's plenty of beds to go around. Food will hopefully... I don't know how long it takes for food to grow, but if not, I'm sure I can
know
find
I'm not
some.
the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much.
You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
You know what I mean?
I used to live here. A long time ago.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
Maple kind. I'm not even going to engage in her.
Maybe. Let me think it over.
Well, ain't like I'm going anywhere.
I don't want to annoy Preston. Stop talking.
You willing to do some work?
Hold on. No. Leave me alone. Right, anyway, I'm going to go to sleep. As I say, the videos are going to be sort of as and when it's... I'm not going to do, like, you know, I'm finishing now and then restarting again. It's going to be more... Would you just leave me alone? Look at him and he wants to talk. It's going to be as and when I, you know, want to finish. So, I think we'll sleep tonight, wake up in the morning, finish off what needs to be done here, and then and then we'll get on with it. So, let's get to bed. Oh, so it's 4:30 in the morning. No, it's not. It's 5:30 in the morning. Got that completely wrong. People are still sleeping. So quiet. My God, I really need to answer this guy. That wasn't answering. Okay, let's leave it for now. Anyway, I'm going to go and check the crops. Just see if we've got any more food. Then we can finish off the food. And that should be it for this place. The defense... It takes a lot of effort to get the defense going, a lot of time. So for now, we'll leave the defense and we'll just make sure this food is on the go so people can survive, because they need food. There's no bloody food here. We're going to go on a little mission now to go and find find some sort of crops and plants and things. So I'll be back in a sec. If anything exciting happens, I'll be sure to press record. So bear with me. I've decided the best idea would actually be to do this mission that Preston gave us, which it is the first step. Talk to the settlers at 10 Pines Bluff, which is over here. It's actually quite a trek to get to these places, but once you've found them, obviously you can fast travel. And it looks like a farm, so you can actually get some crops from there, which is the best option, I think. And then we'll plant some of their shit. But anyway, I'll make the journey. Hopefully it'll be uneventful for the sake of saving my ammunition and health, because it can actually get a bit treacherous when you run out of ammo. I've forgotten to bring the dog along. I'm going to have to remember to keep clicking follow on him. But anyway, we'll be there in no time. Just come across this quarry, pretty much right in the middle of Sanctuary and the 10 Pine Bluffs. Water there. I'm not actually going to go in here. I've unlocked it by getting close to it, but this is something that I think is quite important in this game, particularly. I don't think it works with either games where people down there, where enemies can be far greater than you are, and if you continue trying to beat them, you will lose. So sometimes you need to know when to walk away from a fight, as it can get pretty dangerous. Anyway, a bit of free running for you there. So I'm going to avoid these just because I'm trying to do like set things, and I don't want to go through it. We will get to it, obviously, but it's after we've done the main quest line, I expect. Here's some weird noises going on. Yeah, we're almost there. Won't be too long now. Feral ghoul just down here. Popped up on my radar. Again, I don't see the need in engaging, so I'm just going to scoot around them. But I'm prepared just in case. I have found on this game that ammo is kind of one of those things that is difficult to come by, so it's best to keep them, you know, to not engage when you don't need to, because you never know when you get to the mission where you're supposed to be going. Could be quite a difficult task to try and kill everything. We'll follow these. Oh, what's this? Wild carrot flower. We'll follow these tracks for now, and make our way to 10 Pines. It's just beyond here, I think, so shouldn't be too long. Day is still breaking. It's only 6 o'clock in the morning. We'll get there soon. This arrow is leading me to the 10 Pines. Shit, we've got a dog. See if I can get a shot on that. Please don't miss. Excellent. Ragdoll dog. The other coast is clear. This is a cool little weapon, this. Keep following these signs. Yeah, gunfire. I don't know if you heard that. Some distant shots. Because it is the wasteland. Or the Commonwealth now. Just the way. Right, we're very close. Yeah, here we are. So this is another settlement. And as you can see, they have crops. Which is very useful. Oh, they're here, look. They're in the little shack. Go in and see what they want me to do before I steal their food.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Ain't God's in trouble. With the
Didn't you
Minutemen.
ask the Minutemen for help?
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders, but honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days after Quincy. Bad
Surprise,
business, that.
motherfucker.
We're rebuilding the Minutemen from the ground up. We're the good guys again.
Glad to hear it. No question that things have been worse since the Minutemen fell to pieces. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks, stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
Well,
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Thanks, friend. If you folks are for real this time, it'll be a welcome change for the better.
Problem. But for now, I'm actually just going to steal your food and then go back home. So, apologies for that. Might as well harvest it all. These are the sort of things that, as you can see with their farm, it really gets organised well. The hell is that over there? Is that a caravan? Oh, excellent. Oh yeah. We just where's the caravan owner? Guys. Is that behind them? Are they just that big that you can't see them? I don't know where the bloody caravan person is. Oh well, we won't be doing any trading today. I'll head back. I'll probably fast travel. But I won't say I'll fast travel. I'll say that I've walked the whole way. And we'll finish this place off, and then we'll crack on with the main missions. Easy for me to say. Right, I'll be back in a sec. We're back home now. I've remembered to get the dog involved again. So we'll just head down. We'll plant these foods. This food. Did I say get melon? They're pretty grown again, aren't they? For all that.
Seems to be growing well.
Harvest them. What I'm going to do is actually remove these plants, because I hate these types of plants. They just look horrible on the ground. I am being completely ridiculous and anal about it, but store that. So as you can see, each plant gives a 0.5 produce. In terms, it means that, you know, for each person, you'll need 2 plants, basically. This is the wrong thing I need. Oh, come back. So, resources, food. Now, where are they? Here they are. So, we've got 16 plants. Dog, get out of the way. So, let's put that there. I'll try and keep them in line. Because, again, I am very anal with this sort of stuff. Putting it in the ground. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will most likely make sure that they are properly lined. In fact, I'll do that now because it's going to piss me off. There we go. That's as good as it's going to get. You do not believe how long I've been doing that for. So as you can see, that produces 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3 sets of 2. So we'll put some more in. So that should technically be for 6 people now. It's not too bad. I can about live with that. Preston, every time. I need to pick that up though. Let's store that. So this should keep all 5 of them going. As you can see, they've all got fruit on pretty much straight away. That will have fruit on. Ooh, don't want to do that. Very soon. And you can then come and pick them if you want to have them for eating. But this will feed 6 people. So if any more people come to this land, or this sanctuary sort of place, then, you know, that'll be enough food. So the only thing that needs to be sorted out is defense, and I'll leave that for another video. What I'm going to do is head off to Boston, basically. Not to Boston. Down here. Fucking hell, it's a long way. So we're going to continue with the main storyline, and we're going to travel all the way down here. I'm going to try and avoid any quests along the way, but if there's anything that I think is really interesting, then I'll do it, you know, just to sort of keep us entertained.
Willing to do some work?
Nope. And over time, we'll come up back here and fix this up. But I can always fast travel back to get my armor if I need it. Anyway, I'm just going to get prepared for the long journey ahead. still quite early. So we've got a good day's travelling ahead. When it gets to night time, I'll probably make a little makeshift camp and sort of sleep there for a while overnight, because I don't like travelling at night time. It's hard to see. Anyway, let's get sorted. So, as you know, thanks to GamesPlanet.com, we had a free copy of Fallout 4 to give away. To enter the giveaway, you had to think of a name that we could call Dogmeat, and I will refer to this dog throughout the series as that name. There were many awesome names, so thank you everyone who entered, but I can only choose one, and the one that I thought fit the best was Duke, which was suggested by Hollow SNC3. So thank you, sir, you are the winner of the Fallout 4 Steam key. Again, as always, thank you to everyone that entered. Do check out GamesPlanet.com for some awesome deals.